In the early 20th century, China was unraveling. The last imperial dynasty had collapsed, but a stable republic never quite rose in its place. Warlords fought for control. Foreign powers carved spheres of influence. And for ordinary Chinese people, life was raw, chaotic, and hard. Amid this turmoil, Chinese intellectuals began to ask, how do we rebuild a broken nation? Some turned to politics, others to science. But a few, led by a radical writer named Lu Xun, looked to art. Not art for decoration, not art for the elite, but art that could stir the soul of the people. And that's where woodcut printmaking came in. An old craft, suddenly reborn with revolutionary purpose. This was the start of the new woodcut movement. Woodblock printing had existed in China for more than 1,000 years. It was used to reproduce Buddhist sutras in the Tang dynasty, Confucian texts in the Song, and colorful folk images for New Year celebrations. Lu Xun, while studying in Japan, encountered European expressionist prints, bold, black and white works by artists such as Kathy Kollwitz and Franz Masereel. These weren't polite landscapes. They showed peasants, workers, hunger, and war. Lu Xun believed that Chinese artists needed a similar visual language, direct, emotional, powerful enough to awaken a nation from its slumber. In 1931, he set out to make this vision a reality in Shanghai. He bought tools for young artists, organized workshops, spoke to inspire them, and published their works in magazines. But this was never just about teaching technique. It was about forging a new generation of cultural warriors. The carving knife became their weapon and the woodblock their battlefield. Soon after, these woodcut arts, together with their works, emerged as one of the most influential cultural forces during the years of the Second Sino-Japanese War and the Chinese Civil War. Their prints depicted famine, protest, and resilience. Through stark black and white images, they portrayed the lives of workers and peasants, offering both a critique of war and an appeal for freedom. After 1938, many artists made their way to Yan'an and entered the Lu Xun Academy of Art, a stronghold for woodcut artists across the nation, named in his honor. In the remote Northwest, supplies were scarce. Oil paints and fine paper were hard to obtain, but wood and carving knives were readily available. Woodcut became the most practical medium. Because prints could be easily reproduced and circulated, they spread rapidly through society. They appeared on leaflets, pasted on street walls, and published in journals. These images were more direct than speeches, sharper than editorials, and served as one of the most effective tools of communication and mobilization during the war. They not only depicted the courage and determination of soldiers, but also showed the solidarity and resilience of ordinary people. Through these works, a nation in darkness glimpsed light, and art at last belonged to the people.